Alright, hello everybody. After a good 15 hours of playing this game and enjoying the heck out of it, I am ready to play through SHU Story Mode for you all. Now I believe the way I want to do this is I'm going to play through the historical route first, because basically for the first like 2/3 of the story mode all the stages are the same, but then there's a branching point where there are two different paths you can go on for two different endings essentially, and the stages are completely different for those two different paths. There's historical and hypothetical. So yeah, the first one I'm going to be doing is the historical route for SHU Story Mode, and we are starting off with, surprise surprise, the Yellow Turban Rebellion, which if you've played any Dynasty Warriors game beforehand, you are probably quite familiar with. So basically, a bunch of kingdoms from around China are all banding together to take on the Yellow Turbans. Ooh, nice new swords I got there. Do I have better hook blades? Yes, I do. Excellent. Alright, so, anybody who hasn't played this game, how do I describe it? Well, one way to describe it is Chinese Genocide Simulator. Oh, cutscene. I like this little first-person part with Liu Bei. It's pretty interesting to me, because usually all these action games are in third person, and they are. This one is, anyway. That little first-person segment was pretty cool first time I saw it. Kind of like it.
Come on, you can do better than that.
Alright, so this is Zhang Fei you're seeing right here. The one with the dual swords is Liu Bei, who I should mention is the leader of SHU, which is his kingdom. This is part of a romanticization of China's Three Kingdoms era, basically. It's hard to explain this to new people. Also, Zhang Fei mentioned a vow they made, and Guan Yu's sort of elaborating on this. These three are sworn brothers, basically. They vowed to die on the same day. And that means, like, you know, fighting and living on and not dying prematurely.
In intent and in life, with our might and our honor, we shall end this chaos. Let us go, my sworn brothers.
Alright, so anyway, Liu Bei's big ambition is to create a land of benevolence where he lives for the people, essentially. And right now, he's joined up with the other kingdoms of China to take down the Yellow Turbans, who are sort of a unanimous threat in China. And Liu Bei is against them because they are terrorizing people, even though their leader Zhang Zhao is said to... He claims to be, like, acting in the right, essentially. It's hard to describe it, because he talks absolute nonsense. Good memories from Dynasty Warriors 4, him talking about the heavens! That's how I identify him. It's like, if you don't know his name, you just say, the heavens! In that way, and any Dynasty Warriors fan will probably know what you're talking about, especially if they've played 4, which I'm a big fan of. Love Dynasty Warriors 4. It was my entire childhood. Alright, let's kill you, Guan Hai. These hook blades. I'm not used to them. I like them. They're just kind of weird for me. Oh yeah, you think you can beat me? Think you can beat me? No, this is my button mashing contest. You're not even entered in it. That doesn't even make sense. Okay, well I killed him. Oh yeah, also, to get the hypothetical route, there is certain conditions you have to fulfill in the various levels. It's not every level, but there are just certain little things you have to do to get the hypothetical route. I don't know if I'll have to do them. I probably shouldn't have to, because I already unlocked it in the select stage function of this anyway. But I'll try to complete the hypothetical unlock conditions. And the one for this stage is you're supposed to help the peasants that are in this town somewhere. believe it's the one just directly north of me through this gate, but it won't open. Alright, well, let's go over here and kill Zhang Yan. Hope I'm pronouncing these names right. It's all very confusing. Because in Dynasty Warriors 4, I learned all the pronunciations, and according to this game, they're all wrong. Ah, there's the gatekeeper. So the peasant should appear soon. I mean, I'm not an expert on this. I've only played the stage a few times. But I'm going to try to help those peasants. Ah, there they are. Oh, they're over there. Well, okay. Oh, now there's peasants in this village. Are they? Are they? Grab me? I guess they are. Yes, here they are. Freaking game trying to trick me. Propaganda will not work on me. Ow. No, no, we don't do that. You're using like the worst weapon in this entire game. You can't beat me, okay? Mr. Greatsword. It's like sending for a rock on FedEx and shipping it to the enemy's head. It just takes too long. I mean, sure, it hits hard, but it's just garbage. Oh yeah, the peasants give you a treasure, but I never... Like, I probably receive it, but I never see what it is. Alright, so if you go on the route on the right, there's like this storm of ice you have to go through. But if you go on this route, there are these like fire and ice gates and some sorcerers you get to fight, and I think that's a bit more fun than getting barraged by ice. Look at these hook blades, man. Nice looking hook blades. This is also quite easy for me. Maybe I'm just used to the harder levels at this point, or maybe Liu Bei's just like way too high a level for this. I think it's a combination of both. But yeah, I'm just tearing through these people. Also, my KO count isn't as high as I used to get on this stage. But that's like so far. It'll probably be well into the hundreds by the end of this. Usually is. It's not too difficult to get 1,000 kills. I mean, you have to like dedicate yourself to mowing down the crowds, but you can get 1,000 kills in the stage without too much issue in this game. Whereas in Dynasty Warriors 4, it was a real issue, real accomplishment, because you had to actually seek out 1,000 soldiers and like not kill the gate captains that released all the troops, and it was very tricky. But in this game, they just give you the crowds to just mass murder, and it's awesome. Murder. Did I put the D in that murder? I don't think I did. Put the D in. God damn. Me and my gutter mind. Okay. Now, fire gates are open, and the ice gates are open. Okay. He-Man! There he is. I think I've seen an officer with this same name in Dynasty Warriors 4, but I never acknowledged the fact that he was called He-Man. I just defeated He-Man with that product placement. Is He-Man even like, is that like still a thing? Like, I think they air reruns on this one channel, I don't know what it's called, but I don't think they actually make any new He-Man things anymore. Excuse me, sir. You're supposed to die. Great sword. Thank you. Yes, that is another thing that Dynasty Warriors 4 had, was the incessant blocking. Though I'm guessing at this point it was probably with all the games that the blocking existed. It's funny how when I'm commentating I can't focus on the sounds my weapons are making as they're slashing through people, and so while I would normally spam Liu Bei's X attack, which is this, let me show you. This one. That right there, that little lightning attack. I used to like spam that the first time I played this through. Now that I'm commentating, it's a little bit harder to concentrate on the gameplay. I can still do it. It just feels different, especially with my noise canceling headphones and the lower game volume. Alright. Oh yeah, I gotta kill the other Zhang guy. The other sorcerer. I think the one I just killed was Zhang Bao. Could be mistaken. But I don't think I am. I think this other one is Zhang Liang. Zhang Liang. Freaking pronunciation. Where the heck is he? Is he like hiding under a pot or something? Oh, there he is. Okay, so it is Zhang Liang. Can I get the advantage on you? Oh yeah, and this little blue thing popping over people's heads and the little triangles with the exclamation points, those are respectively advantages and disadvantages you have in this game's 3-point weapon system. I'll show you. Basically, each weapon you have, you'll see the little M and the E next to the weapon symbols right there. It's either heaven, earth, or man, and depending on which one you have, you'll have advantages over officers who are using weapons that have advantages and disadvantages. It's sort of like a rock, paper, scissors system, basically, where if you have a disadvantage, you'll barely make them flinch if you're lucky, and if you have an advantage, you can hit them enough times and then perform a Storm Rush series of attacks, which will definitely give you an advantage. Or you can be neutral and have, like, no symbol. That's not the case with Zhang Jiao right here, but if you see no symbol, then it means they're neutral, and basically combat carries out just without the... Yeah, see, this is a Storm Rush attack. With neutral, you wouldn't see that. With you at a disadvantage, you wouldn't see that either. Alright, so we have slaughtered the heavens! Let's see what he has to say.
You would kill me and persecute my children. You believe that will bring back your lost heaven, perhaps?
Heaven!
I know nothing of heaven. Nor do I wish to cut you down or hurt your people. Causing discord is a crime. But the human heart can both forgive and atone for such acts. You preach the way of peace. Cast aside violence and lead the people with your heart. Oh, my lord! You are a great man indeed. I see now that I am meant to follow your teachings. Oh, yes. I never thought of it like that. Ha! How naive! No, this is the way. Look at the happy faces of the people. Wow, that's great! Wonderful! Well, you might be right. Ha! Our sworn brother has taken the first step on his long journey.
Okay, so hopefully that should explain why SHU is Master Race, and that it is my favorite kingdom, without question, for a reason. But, yeah, I actually really like this outcome for the Yellow Turban Rebellion, because in the other games it's just like, we gotta kill Zhang Jiao because he's bad, but in this one, he realizes he and Liu Bei actually have some similar views, and they both want to bring peace, and he actually doesn't get slaughtered. Dong Zhuo, on the other hand, yeah, we gotta kill that fat bastard. Look at him. It's not because he's fat, it's because he's a tyrant who oppresses the people. It's like a Republican with all the power. Political jokes. Okay, so hopefully the subtitles are explaining this to you. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit just like ignoring what's happening in the cutscenes, and well, this isn't really a cutscene. It's more like an explanation about what's going on. Hopefully your resolution on YouTube is high enough that you can read these subtitles. But I'm trying to figure out what part of this is. Oh well. I'll see you guys next time. I think that's going to be it for this video. I think what I want to do is I want to have each video be a battle, because these battles do tend to take a fair amount of time to complete. Ooh, the Battle of Hulao Gate with freaking Lu Bu and Huashong and Sishui Gate. Awesome. Can't wait. Alright, so I'll see you guys next time.